please rise?
We started ahead of time.
I can't see. It's pretend, remember? What happened? I don't know. It's part of the pretend. Should I be recording this? Candace didn't tell me. You may all be seated. Thank you. Hello. How are you? Good. Good evening, family and friends. We are gathered here today to celebrate the renewal of marriage vows between Brian and Suzette LaMonica. Before we begin our celebration today, I would like all of us to take a moment to remember those family members who can be with them solely today in spirit, especially Suzette's father, Gregory Maglino Sr. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to recognize a bond that already exists. Although this is indeed a high point, marriage is a journey, not a destination. Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on Valentine's and romance in movies. We begin to know that love is here and now, real and true, the most important thing in our lives. For love is the creator of our favorite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Without love, we merely exist. With love, we truly begin to live. For love is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, a seed that can flourish in even the most unlikely place. And this radiance that never fades, this mysterious and magical joy is the greatest treasure of all, one known only by those who truly love. We are together as friends and family to mark the end of one beginning and to recognize officially a new beginning, which for Brian and Suzette serves as a public affirmation of their friendship and their love. Brian and Suzette, when you first joined Hands and Hearts almost 13 years ago, you did not know where life would take you. You promised to love, honor, and cherish one another through all things. Life has surely brought you both wonderful blessings, including the birth of your children, Brian Jr., Alexis, and Cassandra. Life has also brought you both difficult tribulations, and your love has brought you through all of these. Through your years together, you have grown, and now you stand here today to reaffirm your pledge to each other. Today, you recommit yourselves to honoring and protecting one another above your separate selves and to valuing your union above your own interests. In doing this, you secure for yourselves a wealth of love and peace not otherwise attainable. But as you know so well, with this joy comes also the profound responsibility to protect the bond that you share. For it is only with continual care that your love is truly secure in the face of life's inevitable tests. Regard each other always with deep respect and be ever mindful of the many gifts the other offers you. Inspire and encourage one another, for it is by strengthening your spouse that you have strengthened your marriage. Be sparing in criticism and generous in praise for things well done. Accept your marriage as a work in progress that consumes your attention day by day, and yet is never, ever completed. Because a lifelong love requires a lifetime of hard work. But it is a joyous labor whose fruits are the very richest. That future, with its hopes and disappointments, its joys and its sorrows, is hidden from your eyes. But it is a great tribute to your beliefs in each other that you remain nonetheless willing to face those uncertainties together. May the pure, simple love with which you join your hearts and hands again here today never fail, but grow deeper and surer with every passing year. I'd like to share a reading. It's called I Love You by Roy Croft. I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. Not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my overflowing heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that can't help dimly see there, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the dreams of my life not a thought, but a reality. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. Yes, a love song. Suzette, repeat after me as you pledge your vows to Brian. Brian, today I renew my commitment to you.
Brian, today I renew my commitment to you.
My best friend.
My best friend.
The one I live with.
The one I live with.
Dream with. And love forever.
And love forever.
I ask you to continue to take me as your wife.
As your wife.
You are part of me.
You are part of me.
The best part of me. With you by my side,
With you by my side,
I have grown so much.
I've grown so much.
We have evolved
We have evolved
and transformed together.
and transformed together.
We have endured together,
We have endured together.
laughed and cried together. We are raising a beautiful family together.
We are raising a beautiful family together.
I will look with joy
I will look with joy
down the path of our tomorrows,
down the path of our future,
knowing we will walk it together,
knowing that we will walk together,
side by side,
side by side,
hand in hand,
hand in hand,
and heart to heart. Brian, repeat after me as you pledge your vows to Suzette. Suzette, today I renew my commitment to you. My best friend, the one I live with, dream with, and love forever. I ask you to continue to take me as your husband. You are part of me, the best part of me. With you by my side, I have grown so much. We have evolved and transformed together. We have endured together, laughed and cried together. We are raising a beautiful family together. I will look with joy down the path of our tomorrows, knowing we will walk it together, side by side, hand in hand, and heart to heart. Today, Brian and Suzette will commemorate their marriage through the celebration of the sand ceremony. This ceremony symbolizes the inseparable union between Brian and Suzette into a renewed and eternal marital relationship. You will recommit to sharing the rest of your lives together and honor your children as well. There are children who will share in this renewal of marriage. Brian, Alexis, and Cassandra will now come forward to help us with the blending of the sands. You want to come up? That in order for the home to be a happy one, it is essential that there be love and understanding between the children and the parents. As you each hold your sand, the separate containers of sand represent your lives to this moment, individual and unique. As you now combine your sand together in this main container, your lives also join together as family. The sand blended together symbolizes the uniting of the children and the parents into one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage and your family be. Come on, back over. Okay. Father in heaven, you ordained marriage for your children and you gave us love. We present to you Susan and Brian, who come this day to be married. May the covenant of love they make be blessed with true devotion and spiritual commitment. We ask that you, God, will give them the ability to keep the covenant they have made. When selfishness shows itself, grant generosity. When mistrust is a temptation, give moral strength. When there is misunderstanding, give patience and gentleness. If suffering becomes a part of their lives, give them a strong faith and an abiding love. Amen. Suzette and Brian, we all came here today to celebrate your love and acknowledge your lifelong devotion to each other. Your example reminds us of love's possibilities. So, by the joining of hands and looking in each other's eyes, let it be known that you are joined, body and soul, and that this bond continues sacred and eternal. By virtue of the power vested in me by the state of New York, it gives me much pleasure to pronounce that you are now, even more than ever before, husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride.